Oh,
This is Clinton.
yeah, hey Clinton, how are you today?
Oh, hey Jeff, how you doing?
I'm over at Scugog right now. We were taking down the kind of kitchen bar thing in between the kitchen and the living room, and we found a pretty big problem.
All right, well, how bad is it?
There's some structural involved, so we had to stop taking it down. Luckily, my guy was smart enough to stop taking it down, or this ceiling probably would have come down on him.
Okay.
It's not done right. It's pretty bad, actually. So if we can't get this fixed, yeah, we're gonna have some major problems with the ceiling in here and possibly the support for the roof. Do you have a minute? Maybe you can pop by, we could go over it together.
Well, I think, yeah, our best solution is to come take a look at it and see what we can do with it. Maybe it's a simple solution.
Okay.
I'm just on my way back to Bowmanville anyway, so why don't I stop in there? We take a look at what's going on with that job and see if we can come up with a solution for it.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Yeah. Awesome, man. All right, I will see you very shortly.
Thanks a lot.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Well, sounds like Jeff's got himself into a little bit of a pickle. He's done some demolition over there at 77 Scugog and found some things that shouldn't be the way that they are, which isn't surprising for an old house. So we're gonna go take a little browse over there, see what he's got going on, and see if we can come up with a simple solution that can get him back on track. Jeff!
Clinton,
Dude, what did you do?
we got a big problem up there with that structure. We're gonna have to take a look at it.
Oh man. Okay, let's see what you got going on here, buddy. Let's start
Nothing
the
but
party.
fun. Yeah.
Brace me. How bad is it? Is it really bad?
It's
Like, is
pretty
the ceiling
bad.
gonna come down on us when we go up here? Or is it
Not for now, but
not for now? Okay, well that's good.
yeah, if my guys had to take it any more down, we'd probably be looking at ceiling on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
We got these two doubles here. So the joists are coming across, kind of meeting in the middle here, overlap. And for some reason, rather than put the one beam in the middle, they put one on each side. So that's a problem. And then obviously your point load's no good either.
oh my goodness, man. Like the more I look at it, there's more that I'm seeing. So first off, there must have been a wall here at some point, I'm guessing, that was carrying this load.
They must have.
Because what the heck is this? Like you can see that it's smiling, like the ceiling's actually drooping in the center like that. Those lintels aren't even actually supporting the ceiling properly.
Nope, and over time they're just bending. So you can see that the ceiling wants to come down, it just hasn't yet.
They've piecemealed this all together. Like this isn't a proper support, and like, it's not even supporting on anything. What is this? Like
Yeah, nothing, nothing. No, it's,
and this is so far out from the wall, like down below here, there's nothing. There's nothing to support on this.
that's exactly it. It's not going straight through, right? It stopped here, so there's nothing actually supporting this point.
Okay, so run this by me here, just so I understand. You've been up in the attic space. We've got ceiling joists running this way and this way. Do they at least meet in the middle?
So they do overlap a little bit, let's say 6 inches, but the overlap's where you would want to put a beam. I don't know why they chose to put one either side, and I don't know what they thought they were doing with this kind of a structure.
Yeah.
It's just not doing the job.
Okay, so here's my thought, here's my take on it. It's probably gonna be, and I'd have to spec the beam, but it's probably gonna be, you know, a 2-ply or possibly 3-ply, 9.5 LVL that should work here. Because all we're carrying is ceiling load, right?
Yep, that's it.
We're gonna be covering up the ceiling on both sides anyways. So if we gotta chew this out like a beaver, it's not gonna be the end of the world because we're just gonna slide it in, we can joist a hanger right off of that with all the ceiling joists, right?
Yeah, she'll be able to get it flush mount. We can go straight through. The after effect is a nice cosmetic look through the whole area. I think the customer will be happy with that. It's a little more expense to do, but in the end, it'll look really nice.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna guess that if this is any indication of what they've done over here, this is probably not properly supported in the wall either. So we need to open up a channel here so we can put a post in.
Yep.
We already know that this chimney's going.
Yep.
It's kind of a good godsend that it's going, because now we can run that beam right to the outside wall and put that support right on the foundation.
Yep.
So I guess it's a blessing in disguise the way it worked out, but it's still going to be a lot of extra work, eh?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll get it quoted in once you spec it. I can source out the beam and we'll find out. We'll get back to the customer and hopefully we can move it forward.
Right on, cool. So that's not too bad. That's not the end. You had me worried like we had something here that was like the end of the world, buddy. Like I thought like I was going to walk in and the ceiling was going to be down by my knees.
Well, Clinton, I know you like surprises, so I saved you one.
What do you mean?
We haven't looked at the master bath yet.
What's wrong with the master bathroom?
I wouldn't call it a floor structure. More pieced together wood.
What?
You gotta come see this.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, how bad is it, man?
Pretty bad.
What in the hillbilly hell is this? This isn't a floor. This is like a dog's breakfast, man.
I don't know what they were thinking.
That's not even a joist. That's a barn board on its side.
Yeah, well, it was playing the part of a joist, apparently.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you come look at my ceiling. It's not a big deal. Oh, by the way, while you're here, let me give you a real problem to deal with.
I know you like surprises, Clinton.
Oh man, so yes, the name of the game is sistering, eh? Like that's gonna be because if I remember correctly too, now the way that this place has been built, it's been built in 3 segments, right? So we have the original house, we have this, which I'm assuming was the summer kitchen they built over top of at some point, and then we have that newer addition that's off in the corner. So that center wall between these 2 partitions is probably our supporting wall, which means we need to go all the way from this exterior wall, underneath this wall, underneath the floor system in the bedrooms and the bathroom here, and right out to that wall on the other side.
Yep, it's gonna be a big job.
Holy, like even down here, man, like they cut through a joist to get the plumbing in.
Yeah, none of these joists are really doing much.
Well, I mean, if you can even call this a joist. I mean, look at this. They've pieced it together here. This used to be an opening. This should have been an outside double rim board, but again, it's old, so I guess one would have been sufficient back then. But I mean, this is just pieced together garbage. Like, we're gonna have to do some re-plumbing anyways. We already knew that was gonna happen, but. So, what? Oh, there's more? Oh, there's more!
Listen, buddy.
Oh, okay. All right, what's going on with the hole? I know we had to open this up to see, because we had an existing roof line that was coming down here before.
Yep.
And then they obviously put a shed dormer on here, bumped up the roof. That's why we've got this going on over here.
Yep.
So there would have been rafters coming down. So please tell me that they took the rafters right back to the ridge.
So no.
No. So what we have is rafters supporting on rafters.
Yeah, so rafters are basically just floating here. Well, except for that 2x2 piece that's kind of...
What?
Yeah, go ahead, have a look there.
You gotta be kidding me. No!
Yeah.
Are you telling me that one of those rafters is just resting on a 2x2 toothpick?
Yep, that's what's holding that side.
Well, that's, structural 2x2s. I love it. That's awesome. Must be made of like hemlock or something. That's great.
Yeah, I don't know. So we're definitely gonna have to do something here again with the structure, right? We're gonna have to catch the end of these rafters.
At this point, we need to properly support that, because that whole center of the roof will want to just cave right there.
Yeah, and it'll eventually fold, right?
Well, I mean, even now you can see it in the roof line where it kind of dips a little bit, right where the 2x2 is, because that's holding so much.
Absolutely, yeah.
Holy, okay.
Definitely another piece to take care of. So this is going to be a fun room.
Yeah.
Again, probably pushing the project back a little bit.
So now it looks like we're probably going to be doing phase 1, 2, and 3 all at the same time, simultaneously, because there's no sense in you sistering all this stuff up to rip it all back out again to put stairs in.
No, and that's what would happen. So, I mean, to save cost, it just makes sense we do it all at once.
Okay. Well, let's get out of here. I've spent enough time walking the tightrope over here on these joists. I wouldn't even like what is this barn board? Structural barn board. I love it. Okay, all right. Just a few little revisions. Nothing too big. So I'll make those revisions, get them ready. In the meantime, we've got a permit in, so we'll get that permit issued. And then hopefully we can just do those revisions afterwards as we're kind of working through it, and that way it doesn't slow you down.
Okay, sounds
Awesome,
good.
man. Well, thank you for showing me all the fun, Jeff.
You're
really
welcome,
super
buddy.
excited that we got to see all these things. But,
Anytime.
oh yeah, no doubt, eh? All right, man. Fist bump?
Yep.
Fist bump. All right, I'll see you later.
Take it
care.
easy.
Well, that just goes to show you that in an old house, there are two factors you always have to take into consideration. One is the age of the home, and two is the owners who've owned the home and the work that they've done in it. So what we saw upstairs, the old stuff that's up there that's supporting properly, that can all remain because there are compliance alternatives in Part 11 of the building code. But the last owner who was in here made a dog's breakfast of that floor. There is no way that any inspector is gonna pass what we saw up there. So Jeff's got a lot of work ahead of him.